All right, let's take a look at week 9. We're going to start a new project and continue working on the physical model of our last project. We'll be um, working on the model, and when your model is done, you'll be able to schedule a time to make your presentation to your colleagues in the class. But we need those physical models done. And so I'm giving you time to do that in between the other project that we're doing, and you should be able to work them side by side. I'm going to guess that most of our new project will get done on Tuesday during class or the early part of the week, and that gives you time to work on your physical model for the rest of the week. And we'll talk about that more in a little bit. This is all due on the 24th, about 6 hours of work all through and through. So we're going to work on a new project which is about technology enhanced learning. I don't have that titled all the way. It's technology enhanced learning, and we're going to use the rocket car as the prop for it. And so there's some work on the project review, but basically we're going to look over the project requirements, and I'll be going over that in class and looking at some inventor basics. Okay, so those are the two things, and the project requirements is a new skill for you. It's going to require that you read Google Doc and add comments. So that's how a lot of asynchronous collaboration happens, or even synchronous at the same time collaboration happens now, is through a comment string on a document. And then we're going to be doing some basics of Inventor. For this project, you really don't need to know much about Inventor. I'd maybe add a couple of simple little things, but mostly how to use the parameter tables. And that's really important as you're starting to work in design, that you start learning about features and parameters so that you can have an idea, the concept. You may not know the exact size of a feature, but you're kind of close, and then you can adjust it in with your design particulars as you get more and more detailed in your design, and just change it with numbers instead of having to redraw the whole thing. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing. We're going to be getting ready for the project, Technology Enhanced Learning Project, and you'll see more about that in the design project requirements. And then I'm giving you time to work on your physical model development. That can be your 3D printing and painting of your land mass. It can be creating your cardboard cutout of the land mass. About 15 of them, all the ones that were turned in, have been cut and they're available. And so if that's something that you should put together, and then decide whether you want to paint it or 3D print more on top of it. We'll be talking about that as we go through the week. But you'll have maybe 3 hours of time just for your physical model development. If you have not yet submitted your 3D print file, your STL file, you can still do that. The 3D printers are available, and we can go to town on those. And if you have not submitted your cardboard cutout model, that's the slicer model, you can still do that. It only takes a few days for them to process that and get it right. Okay, we really want you to be sure that you have some skill at making physical models. So there we go. That's this week coming up, week 9. Technology Enhanced Learning Project. I'll fix that. Review of the requirements, review of Inventor Basics, and then to your physical model.